Okay, so let's talk about Unit 15, Lesson 2, Frequency Tables and Histograms. So we are going to do two different charts. The first one is called a frequency chart. So basically that is going to be a chart that states the number of times a data value or range occurs. So frequency means how many times, and it's just going to be a chart. So if you look at the bottom, this is a frequency chart. It tells there's an interval, there's an amount, there's tally marks, and then you count up the frequency. Okay. A histogram is also known as a bar graph. So that is a graphical display of data using bars. Typically the bars are connected. I'm not super picky, so if they're not touching, I'm okay, but that's really the difference. And usually this is also a range of values. So right here is a little disclaimer. So intervals on your frequency chart and histogram, they should be equal, and you want to base them on your data values. So our graphs might look different. I might have intervals of 5 or 10. You might have intervals of 8. But in order for them not to be misleading graphs, you need equal intervals. Okay? So there are there's room for differences. All right, so we're going to do one example, and we're going to do both of them. So these are high wind speeds in 30 different cities, and we're going to do a frequency chart and a histogram. Okay, I'm going to tell you on this one to use intervals of 10. If I don't, then you get to pick. But you'll notice like the numbers range from 40s, 50s, 70s, 80s, so that kind of makes sense. So for our speeds, I am just going to go, it looks like the highest one is 91. So I'm going to go for intervals of 10, I'm going to do 91 to 100, 81 to 90, 71 to 80, 61 to 70. And if you did them different intervals, that's fine. So I'm going to look at all of your graphs and judge them that way. 51 to 60. And if we need more, you can go off the chart. Okay. And we'll see if that's enough. Okay. So the tally marks are really just like tallies. So I'm just going to go in order. So 52 falls here. And I just literally go in order. 75, 60, 80, 55, 54, 91. So if you have different intervals, like if you went 90 to 99, then they'll be slightly different. All right, 60, sorry, I got to keep check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was 5. 81, 58, 53, 73. I like to use little marks so I can keep track, especially if I get distracted. 46, 76, 53, 46, 73, 46, 51, 49, 57, 58, 56, 47, 65, 49, 56, 51, 54, and 51. We'll put it right here. So if you don't like doing the little slashes, you can literally just have all your tallies and then count them up. So frequency, we just count. And it looks like I have enough intervals. So 1, 1, 5, 1, 15, 16, 5, 6. Okay, so that would be all you do if I'm asking for a frequency chart. Okay, so then we can just quickly glance and get the information. So for the histogram, you need labels on both axes. So at the bottom, we're going to put speeds, and then we'll do our intervals. So I'll just start at the lowest. So, and I do like to include starting at 0. So we did to 41, so 11, 20, 30, so 41 to 50. I should have made this smaller. 51 to 60, 61 to 70, 71 to 80. In hindsight, plan better. 71 to 80, where am I at? 81 to 90, and then 91 to 100. So ideally, I would have spaced those out. I did use markers, so. And then we are at frequency. So I need to go all the way up to 16. So I'm going to just do, here's 5, 10, 15, and then I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and try to get those even as well. So what, 41 to 60, 50 is 6. So I want to go about right here. So we're just going to draw a bar. And I'll put that there just so I know. 51 to 60 is 16. So 61 to 70 is 1. 71 to 80 is 5. And then 1 and 1. Okay, so you don't need to fill those in, but see how mine are connected? So that's a histogram. If there are spaces between them, we just call it a bar graph, but I would not mark that wrong. Okay, and that's it.